The South African Municipal Workers Union denies claims that union members were intimidating other workers at the City of Tshwane following a wildcat strike in the city. In fact, the union distances itself from the strike. Now, Samwu's Tshwane Regional Chair, Nkhetheni Muthavhi, joins me now for more on this. A very good evening to you, Mr. Muthavhi. Thank you so much for joining us. Mayor Randall Williams seeks legal action against Samwu, but the union distances itself from the strike and says it was not sanctioned by Samwu and they were respecting the process that was still in collective agreement. So would you say, who would you say is responsible for this strike then?
Good evening to you and the viewers at home. Look, the issue that, the fact that Randall Williams is the one who's now communicating the message that was ordinarily supposed to be communicated administratively is a challenge. But however, let me deal with the issue of strike. Look, we do have a disciplinary procedure code that will deal with the procedure to be followed when there's a strike. In this instance, both parties have never communicated that there's a strike. For example, the city manager has never indicated to us as South African Municipal Workers Union that there are workers who are on strike. Such scheme, you find it in the disciplinary procedure collective agreement, chapter 18, that says if there's unprotected strike, the municipal manager must write to the union, sit down with them and tell them that workers are on strike, which is unprotected. And subsequent to that particular process, they must then not give union 48 hours to talk to their members. This has never happened. What we see on a daily basis is the love letters that Randall Williams is releasing in this case.
Well, I spoke to Randall Williams just a short while ago, who said that they had to protect the interest of the city so that it's not a failed city by not implementing these wage hikes. Do you accept his reasoning?
No. In terms of the exemption application, we as some, we are busy. We are going to defend it at bargaining. But now we are not talking about the issue of the exemption. We are talking about the unprotected strike that Randall Williams called it illegal strike. And we want to put it on record that in South Africa, there's no such thing called illegal strike. It's either the strike is protected or unprotected. But when we talk about exemption, they are exercising their right that you find it in the Wage and Salary Collective Agreement, section 15, that they've got a right to apply for that particular exemption. And also as a union, we've got a right to defend that, and we've indicated that we are going to defend that at bargaining.
You mentioned Randall, the Mayor Randall, saying that he keeps on sending love letters. Well, the Mayor has also slammed the union for the way in which it has been liaising with the city in recent communication. So has the relationship between the city and Samwu irretrievably broken down?
No. There's nothing like that. Look, we have been requesting a meeting with the executive mayor for more than 3 months now. They don't even want to sit down with us so that we can go through the difficulties that they are having as the city insofar as the finances are concerned. The last message that we had through his chief of staff, Griffins, he said they will meet us around the 21st. So to us, we are not giving up on them. We are open to talk to them at any given time. So we still think we have got a relationship with them.
Well, the latest update we've received is that the City of Tshwane is now confirmed that the teams are still busy and are working under riot conditions and that progress is very slow. Can you confirm that the teams are affiliated to Samwu?
No. Look, we can't do that. You see, the problem that Randall Williams, the executive mayor, is having is that every municipal workers, according to him, they are Samwu members. For you to arrive at that particular determination, you should have asked their membership. So far, even myself, when I'm seated here, I can't see municipal workers striking and declare that those are South African Municipal Workers Union. So what I can tell you is that workers are at work. There's nobody who's being intimidated. But to give you maybe a background, what happened is that on the 15th of March, 2022, the city manager has called workers that are called the revenue agents to come and deal with their salary disparities. In that particular day, she didn't come and she didn't go to that particular meeting. And it ended up being Tshwane House being closed down. The other issue is that there are issue of workers, the so-called capacity workers, who were supposed to be admitted back to work on the same day. They went and closed down one waste depot in Pretoria West. And they are being called Municipal Workers Union members. And that is not the case.
Well, Samwu says these capacity workers who had been demanding that their contracts be changed to permanent employment are responsible for the strike. Who are these capacity workers, and any chance they could be co-opted into Samwu?
No. Look, Samwu is a caring union. We are not going to co-opt anyone. Remember, we are living in a constitutional country, and Section 18 demands that everybody has got the right to associate. Should these people want to associate with Samwu, we will welcome them with open hands. But what we are going to say is that capacity workers have won their case at South African Local Government Bargaining Council. They were supposed to be reinstated on the 15th of March, but apparently the city is going to review that particular matter. But should they want to associate themselves with Samwu, we are more than welcome to assist them and welcome them to our union.
All right, Mr. Muthavhi, thank you so much for joining us. We do appreciate your time.